Oh, hey, you know what tonight is, right? It's the 3rd annual Word of Mouth Monologue competition, and I'm your host, Andrew James. I'm excited, so please be prepared for an unforgettable evening as we showcase some incredible young talent, performers who have poured their hearts into delivering captivating stories. Kicking off our 8 to 12 age category is the fabulous Jasmine Kaur. She impressed us during her coaching session and she is our fan favorite, so let's hear her thoughts about her monologue, The Great Chocolate Heist.
Let's just say I have a sweet tooth. Advice is that try speaking like a little louder. I need to be a little bit more confident, and I was kind of like this while doing it, so I need to bring my shoulders down. I will do it properly with more actions than I did today and pretending like it's kind of my own story. Anything is possible if you try it. You won't believe what happened yesterday. I mean, if I wrote a book about it, it'd be a bestseller. For real. So I was on this top secret mission, codenamed The Great Chocolate Heist. Objective, steal the last chocolate bar from the kitchen without Mom noticing. I felt like I was in a spy movie, with the sneaky music playing in the background. So there I was, tiptoeing past the living room, hiding behind the couch every time Mom looked in my direction. And when she went upstairs, that was my golden chance. I darted into the kitchen, grabbed the chocolate bar, and bam! The darn fridge decided to betray me, dropping a bottle right on the floor. "What was that noise?" Mom yelled. Just a ghost?" Casper saying hi. Smooth, right? Then my little sis entered the scene. She wanted half the loot. Can you believe her? We both did this silent tug of war, both of us pulling on the chocolate bar without making a sound. It was like a mime's worst nightmare. Long story short, the chocolate bar snapped and we both tumbled backwards. Chocolate bits everywhere. And there we were caught brown-handed. Maybe next time I'll try the Great Cookie Conspiracy. Thank you. I felt really nervous, but I felt proud of myself for making it this far. I didn't forget the lines, and yesterday I was kind of like this, and I was confident, and I tried doing the video or better than the video. I kind of snacked on the cookie after. Like I said yesterday, anything is possible if you try it.
Up next, the talented Terrence Hall. His performance during the coaching session left us wanting more, so let's hear Terrence's take on The Great Chocolate Heist.
So I chose the monologue, The Great Chocolate Heist, because I thought it was really sneaky, and I'm a sneaky person myself. I've been practicing every day in the mirror, but sometimes when my parents aren't free, I like to practice with them. I know that I need to really focus on my lines more. Sometimes I'm going too fast, sometimes I'm going too slow, so I'm really trying to even it out. I feel pretty confident. I'm not really nervous about performing in front of the crowds. I just don't want to forget my lines. Just get out of your comfort zone, try something new. You never know how it's gonna go.
You won't believe what happened yesterday. I mean, if I wrote a book about it, it would be a bestseller, for real. So, I was on this top secret mission, codenamed The Great Chocolate Heist. Objective, steal the last chocolate bar from the kitchen without Mom noticing. I felt like I was in a spy movie, with all that sneaky music playing in the background. So, there I was, tiptoeing past the living room, hiding behind the couch, every time Mom looked in my direction. And when she went upstairs, that was my golden chance. I darted into the kitchen, grabbed the chocolate bar, and bam! The darn fridge door decided to betray me, dropping a bottle right on the floor. "What was that noise?" Mom yelled. I froze. Just a ghost? Casper saying hi? Smooth, right? Then my little sis entered the scene. She wanted half the loot. Can you believe her? Then we started this silent tug of war, both of us pulling on the chocolate bar without making a sound. It was like a mime's worst nightmare. Long story short, the chocolate snapped and we both tumbled backwards. Chocolate bits everywhere. And there we were, caught brown-handed. Maybe next time I'll try the Great Cookie Conspiracy. Got any tips?
Honestly, for me, it was really exciting. I thought it was a really cool experience. I think I did really well because I tried to have a good opening, and at the start I wanted to be really energetic and just make sure everyone can hear me. They're not confused on what they're seeing. Just get out of your comfort zone, try something new. It could be fun, you never know.
Now let's welcome Maya Abimanu, a second-time contestant, and her dedication during the coaching session was truly inspiring. Maya is here to share Lefty's Great Escape.
I think I chose this monologue because it was between two different monologues, and I looked at Lefty's Great Escape, and it just looked so funny. So I started by just like looking at the line, trying to go paragraph by paragraph. And then I tried it. It wasn't that bad, so then I decided to get all the tiny words in. It started when I was really scared and I was not as bright and going. So then my coach just said, just shout it out to the world. Just act like there's barely anyone there. Just keep on going and you'll eventually get there.
Okay, hear me out. You know how you always lose? Just one sock from a pair? I think I figured it out. It's an international sock conspiracy. They're plotting to take over the world, 1 foot at a time. Last week, I counted 7 single socks. All left ones. Coincidence? I think not. So I started a sock stakeout. Every night, just as everyone was asleep, I'd sneak into the laundry room armed with a flashlight. And snacks. Can't forget the snacks. I waited. Night 3, I heard a small voice. Psst, Lefty, you in there? I almost choked on my cookie. The socks were talking. A blue-striped sock replied, yeah, praying my escape tomorrow. Can't be paired with that boring right sock anymore. I gasped. The socks hatched their plans when we weren't looking. My favorite unicorn sock, Lefty Lulu, talked about starting a disco club in the back of the washing machine. A real sock hop. Guys, our socks are partying without us. Maybe next time I'll leave a note in my shoe. Invitation to the human party. Socks only, bring your pair.
I felt kind of nervous but excited at the same time. I feel like it was because just my natural instincts, just standing in front of a whole crowd of unknown people. I hope that take away, just keep pushing and you'll eventually get there.
Get ready for the amazing Zoe Hall. Her performance during the coaching day was a true highlight. So let's hear from Zoe and her monologue, Dysfunctional Harmony.
I connected with the monologue that I chose because my family is a little crazy. I practiced for the monologue competition with my family, and it was more challenging memorizing the lines than anything. It's kind of like, like a goal that I have for myself. Whenever there's something that I can do to get myself out of my comfort zone, do it anyway, even though I'm scared. Andrew said that's how you build confidence, doing things even though you're scared. Family gatherings at our house are, well, a bit wild, to be honest. It's like we all have our own part to play in this crazy play, and boy, do we stick to our roles. Uncle Joe, for starters, can't stop talking about that one time he climbed a hill and thought it was a mountain. Seriously, we've all heard the story a bazillion times, but every time he acts like it's brand new. And Mom, she's always trying to keep the peace, especially when Grandma starts arguing about the right way to make mashed potatoes. It's like she's the referee in a never-ending family soccer match. My little bro, meanwhile, is the master of chaos. Give him 5 minutes and he'll have spilled the gravy, hidden Grandpa's glasses, and probably put whoopee cushions on all of the chairs. It's annoying, but I guess it's his way of dealing with all the, well, family drama. Amidst all the shouting, the under-the-breath comments, and the not-so-secret glares, there's this weird bond that ties us together. I can't explain it. It's like even though we're all different tunes, together we make this peculiar kind of music. We got our own rhythm, our own dance, and no matter how dysfunctional it looks to outsiders, it's ours. It's messy and loud, but at the end of the day, it's family. And I guess, in a weird sort of way, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you. I felt good on the stage. I didn't really feel nervous. I didn't really feel any emotion until I kind of started my monologue. No one else is doing my monologue, and everyone can kind of relate to it. I think we all have that family member who's a little different, like the black sheep, or a little silly. Our families are all different, and we're lucky that we have them, so we should embrace the time that we have with them.
Okay. Up next, we have the incredible Grady Gallagher. Grady surprised all his friends and family by stepping into new territory by entering this competition. Keep that in mind as we listen to him share the brave ascent.
I was just looking through like all the monologues, and then I just saw it and I read the first sentence and I thought I would like it. I've been at home like yelling it to get louder. Like I'm usually louder at the start and then I get quieter as I go on. I feel like I've gotten like a lot better from my video. I think having like a lot of people I know will help me be better tomorrow. Looking up the mountain peak seemed like something out of a movie or a video game. It was calling out to me, but my sneakers felt super glued to the ground. My heart raced, and all I could think of were the times I tried something new and kinda messed up. Would climbing this mountain just be another fail for the list? But then the breeze picked up, brushing past my ears, like it was trying to tell me something. Maybe this sounds weird, but it felt like the wind was sharing stories of others. Maybe kids like me, or even grown-ups who felt scared just like I did. They probably wanted to give up too. But instead, they faced their fears, turning them into some kind of superpower, and made their way up. So I thought, what if I took one step and then another? Because my big bro once told me that once you get past being scared, there's this awesome feeling waiting for you, like you can do anything. He called it freedom. Taking a deep breath, I moved one foot and then another. Climbing this mountain might not be easy, but I was going to give it a shot. After all, the best stuff probably happens when we step out of our comfort zones and face the big, scary unknown. I felt scared but excited at the same time. I think it's about, like, if you're scared of doing something, you should step out of your comfort zone and do it. Because I felt like I was scared doing this monologue, so that's why I chose it.
I feel like people should try something new.
Closing out our 8 to 12 age category is the fantastic Cameron Reed. Cameron has entered this competition 3 times, and this is her first year as a finalist. Let's hear Cameron with her monologue, The Great Chocolate Heist.
It just seemed like a fun monologue to do because it's about chocolate. I really like chocolate, and I would always try and sneak it from my siblings. Well, memorization was hard. Just keep on trying. I know a lot of people who are coming. My librarian, she's helped me a lot.
You won't believe what happened yesterday. I mean, if I wrote a book about it, it'd be the bestseller. For real. So, I was on this top secret mission. Codename, The Great Chocolate Heist. Objective, steal the last chocolate bar from the kitchen without Mom noticing. I felt like I was in a spy movie, you know, with the sneaky music playing in the background. So there I was, tiptoeing past the living room, hiding behind the couch every time Mom looked in my direction. And when she went upstairs, that was my golden chance. I darted into the kitchen, grabbed the last chocolate bar, and bam! The darn fridge decided to betray me, dropping the bottle right on the floor. What was that noise? Mom yelled. I froze. Just a ghost? Casper saying hi? Smooth, right? Then my little sis entered the scene. She wanted half the loo. Could you believe her? We started this silent tug of war, both of us pulling the chocolate bar without making a sound. It was like a mind's worst nightmare. Long story short, the chocolate bar snapped, and we both tumbled backwards. Chocolates everywhere. And there we were, caught brown-handed. Maybe next time we'll try the Great Cookie Conspiracy. Got any tips?
Well, I was nervous at first, but once I just got started, it just sort of flew up. I wasn't nervous anymore. Maybe if you just try and push through, you will get to where you want to be.
What an incredible start to this competition. The 8 to 12 age category has, boom, knocked it out the park. A big round of applause for all of our talented performers. And a special thank you to our judges for their valuable insight. So now, as we transition to the next set of performances, let's take a moment to meet those fantastic individuals who are bringing their expertise to our judging panel. Please welcome Noni Thomas, Robin Menard, and Nick Rose.
Noni Thomas. Noni Thomas is a musician and music educator based in Shelburne, Ontario. An avid promoter of the arts and arts-based education, she has, for over a decade, been helping students of all ages and abilities find their unique voice through music workshops, summer camps, choirs, live theater, and private music instruction. A prolific songwriter, Noni independently released Light, an award-nominated EP, in 2011. In 2020, she co-wrote and starred in Journey of a Song, an interactive musical presentation that toured schools in the Upper Grand District School Board. Noni recently completed a creative social media initiative called Monday Morning Melodies, sharing an original song every Monday in 2022. Currently, Noni is the manager of music programs at Streams Community Hub, a vocal coach and consultant for theater and school groups, and a private music teacher at her own studio. Robin Menard. Robin is a dedicated and passionate vocalist, actor, and arts educator. Robin started as a singer as a young child, performing in community choirs and strengthening her vocals with private lessons. However, she was quickly bitten by the musical theater bug through her local community theater. Although Robin adores the stage and is at home performing for others, her newfound passion is teaching. Since gaining her performing arts certificate from Sheridan College in 2014 and her diploma from Randolph College for the performing arts in 2016, Robin has focused her passion on giving back to youth in the arts community. Robin enjoys sharing her musical theater knowledge, being a mentor to youth, and providing a safe, healthy, inclusive environment to help foster confidence and a love for performing. Robin has directed multiple youth shows and taught musical theater performance, improv, acting, vocals, and audition preparation all over Dufferin County and the GTA. Nick Rose. Nick is a passionate filmmaker and the founder of Rose Digital Media Group, a thriving video production company based in his hometown of Orangeville, Ontario. Nick's love for the arts emerged at an early age, where he found himself taking to the stage with the local theater groups, portraying such roles as Gaston from Beauty and the Beast and Danny from Grease. This passion for performing later transitioned into film and commercial acting. His fascination with filmmaking began as a young enthusiast as early as 10 years old, starting with editing fan-made movie trailers, creating visual effects, and making his own short films from a cell phone. When he's not behind the camera or in the editing suite, Nick can be found still performing on stage or spending time with his family, Kelly, Emily, and Andy.
Now, moving into the 13 to 17 age category, we have the incredibly talented Grace Day. Her monologue, Real versus Real, promises to captivate.
I've kind of just always liked being on stage. I'm a dancer, so I go on stage and I tell stories through the way I dance, and I think that kind of plays in with the monologue competition where I just get to tell this story and it's I can just make it my own, and that's really beautiful to me. I relate to my monologue a lot. I found it really easy to show emotions and just be myself kind of while doing it. It's awesome. It's really just do it, because you'll be nervous, you'll definitely be nervous, and it's just such a beautiful place to get together with different people in the community and just kind of put away our differences for just a little while. So I think this is really going to help with my confidence. Everyone's always online and stuff, so it's nice to just hopefully get the message across that we should really start talking more and just not always relying on our phones and our devices. $10,000 followers on Instagram, but my bedroom's dead silent. Every time my phone lights up, I get this little buzz, but it's not the same as sharing a real-life laugh with friends. My feed's lit, filled with fun times and cool pics, but it doesn't show the boring Friday nights or when I'm low-key feeling alone. It's weird. Everyone's always online, but sometimes it feels like we're all kind of by ourselves. I've got this highlight reel of awesome moments on social media, but between those posts are times that I'm just scrolling, waiting for something real to happen. For every post I make, there's a story behind it, and yeah, it's cool getting all those likes and comments, but it's not the same as sharing a joke with a friend or having deep chats until the late of the night. Online, I've got peeps double tapping my post, but offline, I'm just waiting for them to double tap into how I'm really feeling. Don't get me wrong, I love the online world. But sometimes I miss having more real convos. Not just through the DMs or comments, I miss hanging out with my friends without any screens in between. Because at the end of the day, no amount of followers can replace a single real-life friend.
At the beginning, I kind of read it so it looks really happy and I'm excited, 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then it gets really sad and deep, and I think that just really stands out and makes it unique. Just I was really nervous doing it, obviously, and I got on the stage and I was still nervous. I'm still nervous now. Try to connect with people even though they might not be right in front of you. It's hard to say it in front of everyone, but it really feels good afterwards. So do it.
Up next, we have the talented Amy O'Connor. She's got an amazing message that she's going to share in her monologue, Lost in a Crowd.
I decided to participate in the monologue contest because I did it last year and I enjoyed it and I wanted to do it again. I kind of chose it from like personal stuff happening at my school with my friends, that kind of stuff. My parents are like photographers and videographers, so I'm kind of surrounded by like storytelling. That's what they do. They tell people stories. This is helping my confidence and my memorization skills. I do think it's important for people to like involve themselves in their community, so that really is a big part of the whole monologue contest. Don't feel like you're not good enough to do it. Like, just get out there and try it, because you never know how good you can actually be.
School feels like a sea, vast and never-ending. And I am just a tiny fish, lost in the rush, trying to find my current. The hallways are packed. Laughter rings out, secrets are whispered, but no one seems to hear my silent screams. Everyone has their clique, their tribe, their group. Everyone except me. At lunch, I sit at the back, hoping someone would notice. Maybe smile or even start a small conversation. But they pass by, lost in their worlds. I've read stories of heroes, of outcasts who rise. But this isn't a story. This is my real life. Sometimes, late at night, I wonder if anyone would notice if one day I wasn't there. If that seat at the back remains empty, would someone ask? I want so desperately to be seen, to be heard, to matter. But amidst a sea of indifference, every now and then, there's a glimmer of hope. Like the girl in the library who passed me a note with a book recommendation, or the boy in my science class say you like my sketches. Small gestures, maybe, but enough to light up the corners of my world, even if just for a fleeting moment. I cling to these moments, hoping, dreaming that one day I'll find my tribe. A place where I'm not just another face in the crowd, but someone who's cherished, understood, and loved. Because deep down beneath the layers of pain and longing, I believe that everyone has a place where they truly belong. And maybe, just maybe, tomorrow could be the day that I find mine.
I don't know if it was the echo in the room or just like my imagination, but everything was so loud, like when people started clapping after, and I was really shocked that it was really, really loud. I feel like I was looking at the judges and I wasn't really looking at the audience, but they were really focused. My monologue was really serious. This is definitely helping my confidence and ability to, speak to a crowd. They should definitely think about doing this competition, because that can help in your whole life.
Now, let's hear from the wonderful Lily Barkluman. Lily's monologue, Timeless Ties, is sure to leave a lasting impression.
I wanted to try something new and fun. I hope it will help me in my future career of hopefully being an actor. I think I got some great advice on acting with this. I think it makes a lot of people want to try new things, because there are a few kids at our school and some of my friends who have joined acting because of things like the monologue competition. I hope I can use what I've learned recently to make my monologue better when I perform. Relax, have fun with it, and honestly, the whole thing is fun. Sometimes I'll walk past Grandma's old chair, and I swear it's still rocking, just a little. Like she just stood up and stepped out for a moment. It's kind of spooky, but comforting too. On some mornings, if I close my eyes, it's like I can still smell the sweet aroma of her freshly baked cookies. And late at night, when everything's silent, I swear I can hear the soft hum of her lullabies. It's like she's left a piece of herself in every corner of the house. Grief's this weird thing. People said it'd get easier with time, but honestly, it's not like a straight line, more like an ocean. One day, it's calm, I remember the good times and smile. But then, out of nowhere, a huge wave of sadness crashes over me. And it's like I can't breathe. It's like missing her hits all over again, right in the gut. But the more I think about it, the more I realize she's not really gone, you know? She's kind of morphed into all these tales and lessons she's passed down. Anytime I wear her old necklace, or bake using her secret recipe, or just laugh at a joke she told me ages ago, it's like she's right there with me. It's not easy, but I'm beginning to see that she left me more than memories. Grandma gave me stories to tell, wisdom to share, and a kind of love that doesn't fade. Even though I can't see her, she's still guiding me. And in a way, we're still sharing our journey together. Probably how much I changed it from when I was practicing or when the first time I practiced it to when I actually got on stage and performed. Just the clapping at the end and seeing my teachers and friends and family smiling while looking at me. Probably just how we all did it different and the way I did it was my way. I chose the monologue just from life experience, so the monologue, I can relate to it. So I hope the audience tries it and just be brave, do it, no matter what it might be. You might feel nervous, but you're not going to regret it, and I hope this will help me in the future.
Get ready for the amazing Audrey Hawkins. Her monologue promises to be a journey of self-discovery as she shares Becoming Me.
The sun's first rays filter through my window, kissing my skin as I trace the labyrinth lines in my palm every morning. Each crease a new story, each turn a potential path. Some say destiny's written on these hands, while others believe it's all about choices. My mind often wanders to the tales of old, to characters who are not mere figments of someone's imagination, but part of my own lineage. I remember my grandmother's silver-streaked hair, narrating the stories of her ancestor Alara. A fierce warrior, Alara defied norms, charted her own path, and became a legend of her own right. And then there was my father's favorite lullaby, the one of Lyre, the dreamer who danced with the stars and painted his dreams on the vast canvas of the night sky. Every note of that song, every word of my grandmother's stories feels like a piece of a jigsaw puzzle that makes me, me. These stories passed down through generations are not just bedtime tales. They're the thread that weave the fabric of my identity. They speak of courage, dreams, failures, and hope. It's in their cadence that I search myself, trying to understand where my story fits in this grand tapestry. And in the quiet moments, when doubt clouds my mind, I realize that self-discovery isn't a destination, but an ever-evolving journey. Not just about connecting the dots or tracing back roots, but envisioning where I want to go. After all, identity isn't just about understanding one's past, but crafting one's future. And as I stand at this crossroad, I realize that the essence of self-discovery lies not in seeking definitive answers, but in mustering the courage to question, to dream, and to become.
I normally get nervous, but I was really nervous this time. First, my friends and past teachers that I had coming and cheering me on and just being really supportive and they're clapping and stuff. I find that a lot of people might choose more sad monologues, and mine isn't particularly sad, which kind of is different from other monologues. I just want to just leave it there that the arts are such an important thing in life. And if you like have the opportunity to just take your chance at like participating, because it can help with so much things in life. Like it can help your confidence. It can make you just like, it can just make you have like a much fuller life, and it's very beautiful.
Up next, we have the incredible Abigail Amsing. Her monologue, Lefty's Great Escape, is set to be a thrilling experience.
It was the monologue that I liked best because I could show the emotion in it easily. Like, it was a funnier monologue, and I'm better at that. My teachers brought in a professional actor to help us. We've been practicing every recess at school. One of the big challenges was not going too fast and being loud enough. She helps with everything for acting. Like, she'll make sure that you're ready. She takes out of her own time. They've told me to just do my best and not compare myself. Just go with it. Just keep on trying. If people tell you can't, forget it. Forget what they said, just do it.
Okay, hear me out. You know how you always lose just one sock from a pair? Well, I think I figured it out. It's an international sock conspiracy. They're plotting to take over the world, 1 foot at a time. Last week, I counted 7 single socks. All left ones. Coincidence? I think not. So I started a sock stakeout. Every night, just as everyone's asleep, I'd sneak into the laundry room, armed, with a flashlight and snacks. You can't forget the snacks. I waited. Night 3. I heard a small voice. Psst, Lefty, you in there? I almost choked on my cookie. The socks were talking. A blue striped sock replied, yeah, planning my escape tomorrow. Can't be paired with that boring right sock anymore. I gasped. The socks hatched their plans when we weren't looking. My favorite unicorn sock, Lefty Lulu, talked about starting a disco club in the back of the washing machine. A real sock hop. Guys, our socks are partying without us. Maybe next time I'll leave a note in my shoe. Invitation to the human party. Socks only. Be sure to bring your pair.
Wow, what an impressive lineup. The 13 to 17 age category could not have done it any better. Can we give another round of applause for those amazing, phenomenal young performers? And of course, a big thank you again to our judges for their discerning insights. Before we announce our winners, we just want to say a special thank you to our title sponsor, Cruisen Insurance. Thank you for making tonight possible. Your support and contribution is helping us to fulfill our mission to ignite learning, inspire youth, and enrich the community through the arts.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to support effective communication in our community. For me, I have built my career in business and in municipal politics on my ability to effectively communicate. We have started something in Shelburne that I think is truly remarkable with streams. You are contributing great advantages to the citizens. The citizens of today and of tomorrow. And you today, who have participated in this contest, have proven that you can effectively communicate your message and do it in such an enthralling way. And thank you for your participation, and I know you're all going to be effective communicators in your future lives. Thank you for your involvement, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. In our junior category, our second place winner of $500 goes to Maya Abumanu. Our second place winner in our senior category, winner of $500, goes to Audrey Hawkins.
Great job.
Okay, our junior category first place winner, 2023 champion, winner of $1,000, goes to Terrence Hall.
Congratulations. You did really well.
Thank you. And our senior 2023 Word of Mouth Monologue competition champion, winner of $1,000, goes to Abigail Amsing. Congratulations to all of our winners. Your dedication, passion, and exceptional talent have truly set the stage ablaze. A round of applause for each participant who poured their hearts into this competition. To those who didn't win this time, your contributions were outstanding, and we appreciate the courage that it takes to share your voice. To those who didn't make it to the finals, your efforts were recognized, and we hope to see you and every one of you back here again next year, ready to share more incredible stories. Thank you to everyone who joined us for this extraordinary journey, and a special shout out to our incredible judges and our sponsors who made this event possible. This concludes the Word of Mouth Monologue competition. So until next time, I'm Andrew James. Keep smiling, keep shining bright, and may the power of storytelling continue to inspire us all. Good night.
From Streams. Who? From Streams. Yeah. You made it to the finals, buddy. Yeah! I'm very proud of you. Close your back.
Okay, you guys can turn to each other.
Okay.
What does it say?
You are a monologue finalist.
Congratulations.